Hello, IK here. Welcome to category article table. Concretely, how enter data in category article table. Here, diagram display relation between table and must be and only exist in can work in a relation database, only relation one to many. Let's get department. One department can have been in many, one same department ID uh, can be in many row in a category table. And that relation means that the department ID is primary key in department table, go in category table like foreign key, department ID, look at. And that foreign ID, same department ID, foreign ID, can go in many row in category table because many category can be include in one department. Let's get see category and article. One category can have many articles. One article can be assigned to many categories. And it is relation many to many. That relation does not work in a relation database, must be one to many. And because of that, we incorporate a helping table. We call it category article. In that table go only two fields, category ID and article ID, category ID and article ID. Main key, primary key from category and primary key from article. Coming in table category article as foreign key, but together both of them that combination is unique. It is unique and it is primary key. Combination of them is primary key. It means unique, unrepeatedly, cannot be repeated. And now look at relation. Category to category article. Point of view, table of category. One category can go in many row in category article. But point of view, category article, we must say one row in category article, one unique value in category article, one primary key, this combination, can go only to one category. It is concretely category ID and must go in that category ID. It means that category article relation to category is one category. Two category article is one too many. One category can go is in many, one category can go in many row in category article. But one row in category article can go only in one row of category ID, because that one row it is concretely ID and can go can go only to one that one category. So one category can go in many row in category article. Also in category article, also article. When we look at from point of article, one ID, concretely one ID article can go in many row in category article. One to many. It means one article, many row in category articles. Contrary, when we look at point of view is category article, one row, one primary key, it is combination. That combination is assigned to only one concretely article. Only one concretely article. It means that one article can go in many row in category article. And our database now, there is only one relation, type of relation. It is one to many. And it satisfies rules of relation database. Now, let's see how we enter data in category article from our React Redux front end. Every article, we have to assign to a category, one or more. What HTML element would be good for that? There is two possibility. We need more possibility for more assign one article assigned to more category. And for that is a checkbox or drop down multi-option. Drop down multi-option. I decided for a drop down multi-option select HTML element because when we have a lot of category, can be a lot of, must have to be a lot of check boxes and full screen of check boxes. And but drop down menu is a side can display row, how many we want, number of row, and we must scroll. But in same time, we can search for category, list of name category, and we can, by control button, mark, select by control, push control, keep push control button, and with the mouse on click on every category what we want in, here it is, select category. And now, but at first, I will go and delete all from table category article. That would be clear, better to see that process entering in category articles. SQL delete asterisk all from category article, semicolon. Go, find something, here it is, go. Here is in ChatGPT only that a category article delete from, okay. You look at my fail was asterisk here. We don't need it. I need only delete from category article. Control copy and back to PHP, my admin, and here it is. Go. We must press to go again. Where is? Yeah, here it is. Go. Yes. Okay. 30 row deleted, and now I look at that. Here it is. Category article. There is nothing. It is empty, and because I add new article, look at table article, new article would be 30. You look, last year is 28. Here is 28. It was next, what I would add now would be ID, article ID 30. And the category, there is a lot of category, and in category, next, no, I don't add a category. Only I look at, for example, category 1, category 2 is 22, 23, 24. For example, I assign new article to 3 category. Category ID 22, 23, 24. Okay. Let's get in user interface. Here it is. And article name, article, or can I call it TV? Enter description. Okay. Control A, Control C. Image 1 URL, not important now. 1 promotion. And now this is interesting for us. Category. Look at how many there is a category, and look at how I can sign by CTRL and scroll. Look at, but I also can with the shift now from 1 to 3, this shift, and it is multi assign immediately with the one article, new article, immediately assign it article to 3 categories, how many I want. Before read something else, for example, now it is all cut. This is begin with the G. Now I never mind, go up, and I press key on keyboard letters G. Look at searching. Go to now K, C. Go to first what begin with C. And it is a search. It is a search, and with the practice and analyze how we enter in this multi-option select, control how it is ergonomic. It would be better with the checkbox because it would be all visible immediately. But I said what this problem is. If there is a lot of chat box, and there is a full screen of chat box. Okay. Now 1 shift 3. Okay. Now I save article. Save article. click here in database and look at in, it is category, it is article 30, TV. We look at all here. And here is in table article 30, which is interesting. And in category article, look at, we have article ID 30. It is article ID 30. We assign to 3 categories. Look at here, 22, 23, and 24. And it's good, excellent. Now is a question how we code it. All that code Chat GPT, I have to say, without error. At first, I write ChatGPT what I want and said, okay, not coding, only say me how you would code it. What is your how? At first, say me plan what file you have to change, and she write file, and I said, okay, code it. And code finished without error in first. And now we look at through that code. At first, we start from user interface, what we see, what is new, about what we discuss now. It is select multiple options. Selector of multiple options at first it and follow what is about what is about that. Okay, let's get this HTML control. It is in add article form. Okay, let's go to add article form. Add article form. Here it is. Add article form. Add article form. Here it is. Okay, add article form, there is all input, text area for description. And down we see category, multiple selection drop down. Selection drop down. It is not that drop down associate that we have only one row and push button and we have drop down complete list, but it can be very long drop list. Because of that, we limit that on some row that we see only some category and scroll for other. Control like that is compact and we regulate side. It don't depend about number of category. Okay, select category. This is a label, and here is start select. ID category select is it is attribute of HTML element select. ID attributes value is this variable. It is in curly brackets. It is state selected category IDs. Selected category IDs. It is this number of category what we click, what we select. It is state what we must involve here. It is new here that control, and there is a state selected category ID. I can go plural. It is S. It's very interesting. What is it? It is array. It is array. Let's go to up. Here is here it is. Selected category IDs. S. Oh, S is important because it is plural, more categories, and it is array. It would be array. And set selected category IDs. It is destructured assign by use state, and look at initial value is empty array. Here it is for multiple categories. Down. Here it is, our select. Value is selected categories. On change, handle category change. We can see that here is a change every hour click. Handle category change. Class name, and here is only word multiple and required. Multiple means that multiple means that clicked value must stay clicked. Don't unclick when I click in other. It is multiple, but ask for multiple required here. It is first tag select. Of course, inside that select, we have categories map, and map, there is a parameter arrow key, category is parameter of that arrow function, and we have a category name. And because of that, we see category name in that list. And it is option, here is only one option, but because of map, would be row, would be category name, how many category we have. Okay, it would be inside of selected, and here is closed selected. Okay, I think that multiple means more selected with the control, and required. What is required? I ask ChatGPT. Here it is. Click and down. Multiple. Required. Multiple required. A question mark. Okay. In HTML select element, the multiple and required attributes have specific purposes. You look at how take care what to say. Sometimes HTML ChatGPT can write instead of attribute can say the properties or something like that, but it is wrong. It is attributes because HTML element is not object. only object there is a properties, and the React element is always object, and React element have properties, what we call props. Okay, multiple. Multiple allows the app user to select multiple options from the drop-down. If this attribute is present, again, drop-down. It is, for me, it is a list, and nothing drop-down. But okay, drop-down. If this attribute is present, if this attribute is present, the user can select more than one option by holding down Control key, Windows or that on Mac key, while clicking options. If omitted, only one option can be selected. Of course, we can only one or more. Required ensures that the form cannot be submitted without the user selecting at least one option. If this attribute is present and no option is selected, the form will display validation error when trying to submit. It is interesting to see it is something different from our logic that all control, for example, we need all control. When we need all control, must have some input. If we want, when button save article would be visible only when we input in all control in form add article. We cannot need all form, but in this example, I need all field. All field must have input. It is very rare because we have not material, we have no all data for input, maybe we cannot. And we must, in the future, we can logic create that field, that some field can be empty for later input through update. Through update article, we can later add, for example, some image, etc. What we have not in some moment first entering data. Using both together, multiple required. When multiple is combined with required, the form requires the user to select at least one option from the list before submission. If no option is selected, the form will not submit, and the browser will highlight this field as needing input. It means that this control have not be included in logic, because we see that combination multiple required automatically will not give us a visible button save article. The user can choose multiple category. At least one category must be okay. You look at how wide in explanation is ChatGPT, but it is now in very, very clear. But in some cases, explanation is not clear. Okay, finished that long explanation, and back to our database. All is okay, and now look at in our form, article form. Okay, go back to we nothing decided about it is select. It is select, and nothing more here happened. It is only one control, HTML control. What we can design like we want, but design create CSS, ChatGPT also complete create ChatGPT. Nothing here. Only now look at first time with you, and I satisfy. It is my choose between checkbox and this. And now we can go to, okay, here in that add article form, you must have paper and you write on the paper what we change in this add article form. We incorporate a new control, select, multi-option, drop down, multi-option drop down, and we must we involve a new state. It is a state of this selected categories IDs. It is new control, new state. Every control, new state. This control give us more category, and it will be array. It will be array. Now we have all this control, all this state, and plus now one selected categories IDs, plural. It would be array. Because array, and we see that here, use state, begin with empty. Now we go to select, button select, save article. Save article. When we all control, enter data in all control, we have a visible save article, and we now let's go to save article button that we see what that on click means. What call? Add article form. Add article form. Here it is. We are in add article form all the time. Add article form. We call this on save article clicked. We can go to button. Button. Here you see here handle category change. It is very important. I forget for that. It is what would be called in select. Select. Here is on change. On change. It is when we click one, it is on change. When we click second time, on change. How many clicked in list? So many on change, and it is transfer focus. Every focus click here, click on click is on change, and here is on change. Every times when we click some category, it would be called function. Calling function handle category change. Here is this is reference of function. And in curly brackets, it is concretely reference of function. It means it is calling, but calling by reference, not calling by, we can call by reference and by value, but not calling by parentheses. Look at not calling like this. No, it is calling function, but this is also calling function, but by reference. It is reference, it is address of a function in memory. We can call it like this. And why we use reference and not call function, it is because of initial rendering. If it was a calling function like that, it would be in calling in initial reference, in initial rendering. When add article form would be first rendered, it would be called handle category change. But we don't like it. We want that handle category change would be called only on change on this attribute when happen this event. It is event on change. It is JavaScript event. And when only when on change happened, only that event can call handle category change. And because we must write like this. Okay, handle category change. Let's back to see handle category change, what that function, how it ChatGPT coded and what it must do. Must create array of our shoes. It is equal arrow function. It is reference. Handle category change. We declare reference. Reference. We declare that object, that name of object of reference, name of reference, equal arrow function. And parameter is event. As always, it is in general rule right here, E. It is what we said that programmers must like general rule because we understand fast as possible fast any code of other because of naming. And here is an E, letter E, first letters of event. And in body, we declare options, excellent. And E target options, it means event. What is event? On change. What is target? Select, our select, and concretely name of category. And what is options? Options is element of select. Select, every select there is options. Select is parent, options is child element. Options. It means that on change, and that concretely target name of category would be options. And every select must have options. And here it is, declaration of selected ID, yes, equal empty array. And now for loop 4, let I, again, general rule. It is iteration. It is iterate many times, and it is iteration. and first letter is I, and we always use it. Options, iteration, it means number, how many click. It would be 3 options if we 3 times click. And in every option would have selected. We selected. What we selected would be a name. Selected IDs, it is array. Push options, I, number of iteration. Value. Value is name of category. Selected is attribute. It is here. It is properties of object options. Every object options. It is sub-element of select. Select. There is options, and every options can be selected. And options. What are selected? Plural options. What are selected? Push value. And options, there is a value. Every options, there is a value. What is value? Name of category. Name of category. And would be selected. Every hour on change, every hour on click would be selected and would be part here, would be push to, this is selected IDs is array, and push every array. There is a method push. It is a method what adding members to array, and every options what we select value would be added to array. For example, 3 categories would be 3 name in that array. And of course, we have that select IDs. And result of this this process in body of arrow function, that process here, after that process, we have function of set selected category IDs and parameters is selected IDs. It means empty, our initial value of empty selected category IDs. Now, after our click, 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 by function set selected category IDs is changed, and array is array not empty but have 3 members, and how many we clicked. Excellent, excellent. This is very, very important, and this is big changes. And it is interesting that we now we see that it is a process of select HTML, and select HTML have it is local state. Here is a selected category ID. This array is a local state, like all others control is use state, manager local state, create local state. And that local state, now, when we click save article, all that control together must go to tank, tank communicate it with Express, and Express communicate with MySQL, and look at, there is a big process because 3 times we have 3 categories. One article, 3 categories. It is 3 times insert in. But before we must insert article and ID and create Database must create article ID, and after that, when we have article ID, we can 3 times insert in category article. Okay, it is cannot possible to be short in React. In React and Redux is very, very complicated, that it is not be complicated only if we deep knowledge, if you have deep knowledge about details, the at least one details, and this control, select this multiple options, HTML element, ask from us 1 hour's explanation in YouTube. Okay, maybe somebody can shorter, but I like it. I like explain. And I like when I understand something, and more like when I explain. It is professor general rule, general motivation. Okay, let's go to see that button add. Button add is something down. Here it is, and button save article. Look at, and here is interesting. Type submit. It means that that button, there is no on click. There is no on click event, but because it is submit type, it means that form in form have on submit attribute. It is event of JavaScript, and that on submit event call when we click in this button, on submit call some function, again reference. So let's see that in form. Here is a form. Form begin on submit. It is attribute of element form, of HTML element form. And that attribute, it is event, JavaScript event. And when that event happened when we click on save article button, and on submit, that event call on save article click. Excellent name. Long. It is long, but say all. And when we use it and other programmers use it, it is programming would be excellent, and maintenance and sharing code and maintenance foreign code, there is no problem. On save article clicked. Okay, let's find that function. What that function does. On select. Look at it, is all created by user state. User state. User state is a local manager, and Redux is a global manager for a React application. Okay, and all that local state by a user state must be give in hand of Redux, in hand of Tank, and the Tank communicate with the Tank, and all other inside Tank communicate with the Express, and Express communicate with the MySQL database. But okay, now we find that function on save clicked. Here it is. There is no big job. There is no lot of coding, but declare that reference equal asynchronous word means asynchronous await combination means that we write as it synchronized, not asynchronous. Very simple our simple synchronized coding thanks to asynchron. Asynchron said, okay, it is asynchron and background code take care of that, but we only said asynchron and coding like it is synchronized. And asynchron, again, event, and here is event prevent fault. What event? On click, on submit. When we have on submit, it is for prevent default. Every form, there is a default behavior. That default behavior is that send a post or a get method. And here, don't send post and get method through what we want, what we declare. We don't declare nothing. And that asynchron function said prevents. Again, the name is self-explain, prevent default. And form did not send get and post, etc. Never mind, but form, we create abstraction. We create abstraction and take in our hand that abstraction and use it in our code. How? It is logic. Must be logic. If all that control is check, is have data, enter it, try catch it is structure for not permit break of our application if happens some error. And here is set add request status pending. It is because it is important, and when it is pending, it is stop in that period, stop possibility that anybody else click on the button. Cannot click, or we cannot click more times to click. No, because first click changes add request status to pending, and after that must be all this solve when we in end of that we set, here it is, finally set add request status to idle. It means that possibility to activate, to click, is add request status must be idle. And now is idle, and now we can click. But now when it is idle, form is ready for a new input. Let's see that. Okay, we said it is only flags. It is only one flags. What means that we cannot push button. We can push button, but it would be nothing happen. Okay, and now go job of this function on save clicked. Create new article object, constant new article. It is object. New article object. It is name, description, image 1, image 2, image 2, promotion at home, promotion at the department, category IDs. It is selected category or plural. And here is send an array of categories. It is array. It means that this object, new article, there is properties, name, description, image. Some of that properties is string, uh, uh, name of image, promotion at homepage. It is logical, 1 or O, true or false. Category IDs is array, and it is excellent of JavaScript and JSON format and array that we can have a different type of members inside. Here is it is members of object. Okay. When we have curly brackets, it is object. When we have square brackets, it is array. When we have both, it is JSON. Okay. And here is await. Await means that we await this dispatch, this finish, that this row, this statement finished. This statement is method of store, dispatch. There is a parameter add new article. It is tongue, add new article, and parameter new article. Unwrap means it coming with a new Redux. It is Redux toolkit, and I talk in some video about that. It is connected with error. To show error, to see error, that error. Unwrap, what unwrap this method? This method unwrap promise. And in promise can be result or error. And result unwrap, see result, but when see result, it is not interesting here. Not important for this card because it is important for add case. It is, but unwrap, but if see error, problems with promise, and in that moment show that error here concretely in now it is component add form, add article form. Without it would not be error in add article form, but would be error in a list, what is on together pages. Add article and the list article is on the same pages. And in list article, error coming when we have error in promise. Add article new, and of course we have something else. Dispatch, and we're waiting that dispatch. We must know that we're waiting for this awaiting. If all is okay, a new article would finished, and it means that all this new article would be in a table of article, and the new state would be in Redux store. It is fulfilled type of dispatch. Fulfilled type of action is all is okay. And we now, when we have after this, we have a state complete state before what was of article, because, for example, we have 29 articles, and now state articles would be 30 articles. After that, it means our not finished. After that, we fetch the update list. That new list we update because we take it fetch articles here because we need that new articles. We need all, and we fetch articles. It exists from our article slice. And clear form fields after successful submission. This is not, I have not before. After this, I have immediately this. We don't need dispatch fetch article. I will set ChatGPT. We not need here. We don't need here. To remove the unnecessary dispatch of it in your code, you can safely delete the line where it is called after adding new article. Since the intention is to add an article without immediately refetching the list, removing this call will avoid fetching the article list again. Here is the updated code without the dispatch feature. And it is like before. And because, okay, after process go and we are waiting. If something wrong, we stop here. And all our control is full of data. We stop. You can experiment that you change address endpoint. And we stop here and we have that control is full. But if all go, our program go ahead and don't need this. It is comment. It is comment. I can comment and see how it works. And after all is okay, this dispatch, we clear all data and set address to idle, and form is ready to new input input data. Here is example how ChatGPT can be wrong, not be exactly. It works okay, but now when I see code, but okay, later I try all that and think about all that because absolutely there is no reason. Okay, but let's get see add new article. It is article slice, all time when 1 hour maybe we are on add article 4. And now we go to slice, article slice, here it is. Nothing new, article slice, is that it? Fetch, add new article. Here it is. And add new article. This is new article. Asynchron arrow function, new article. It is all what we there. And it was before, nothing changes here. Always before. And that add new article, now it is this object, new article, full of control. Go to endpoint, go to our, it is address of our table in table articles, new article coming there. And now it is interesting, it means nothing changes here. And let's see in a server, it is separate application. Here it is, server.js. And in server.js, interesting for article. Department, article root. Get not interesting, post. Get, there is nothing new, only post changes. Create a new article and link to category. Okay, but here is a post to article. Constant again, all this name in body of arrow function, parameters request and response. And the request, we have a request would be this constant without name. A name is the request. And the request, all that, it is request body, here it is. It is a request body. Here is the news. Here is the news array of selected category. And all other control, this is request body. We have that request body. That request body must go to MySQL, and because of that is request, it is HTTP communication, HTTP protocol, request, response. How we know that is protocol? It is a protocol post. It is HTTP protocol post to table article. To table article. And that communication, that request, that body coming in MySQL, coming in database software, enter it, but look at a little post. If all is okay, if not name, not description, we have error. Insert the new article now. Database received query. We send query. That query insert into, it is SQL language, what understand database, but JavaScript don't understand. But JavaScript here is only like envelope. Envelope query language inside, go to database. Database know SQL language and execute what SQL command. Is the command insert into table article what all these fields. Name, description, image 1, image 2, promotion at homepage, promotion level, promotion at department level, value, question mark, it is double sending for security of injection. And the first template with empty, like formula with empty field, it is question mark, question mark, question mark in every position where in second traveling coming only data and go instead this question mark. And the injection cannot inject in that question, cannot inject in only data. And like this, we despair SQL language in two. One go empty, like formula, and second coming data. And here it is data. All this in square brackets. Here is data. Is data. And it is the result. What means here? If there is an error, but we must have a result in result would have only this inserted ID because all this data don't need send back from MySQL because request body there is all that data we have in we and don't need send from MySQL all that data. We need only ID because it is only new that ID, article ID, and it is, and only it we send in result, get the new article ID. And here is prepare the value for inserting into category. Now, when we have article ID, description, okay. When we have article ID, well, yes, we have only one article. I stopped thinking about category article. No, category ID. No, we have only one article ID. And now prepare the value for inserting inserting category article. How? Declare category article value, and it would be category IDs. Here it is. It is because we have three. We have an array of category IDs, and that array there is a method map, and it is like loop. Parameter of map, it is arrow function. Category ID, it is singular, and go to body, category ID, category article, created separate array for category ID, article ID, and it is insert into category article, category ID, article ID, value, again question, and again question, one question because category article value, here it is, category article value. It go like, because of map, three category, three input would be, three input, and the category article value, okay, if error, but if all is okay, article ID name, okay. You study, I will study, I will explain try explain you again in some video. And okay, for this video, it is enough. Very, very interesting. With one click in add category, in add article, save article, we entered one article in article table and three category article and three row in category article. Very, very interesting in one put on save button article. Thank you for watching this video.